statement will be correct in that Solar will win this series.
You really think that Solar's going to take it? Well, you might be right, GTR. I mean, he might pull it off, man. Anyways, this is game number 2 here. Let's see if ByuL can come back or if Solar's going to continue to close this out here at the SSL. In the bottom left over here, one of our Zerg players, one of the great Zerg players of all time, ByuL. And in the upper left, in the blue, defeating ByuL in game 1, Solar.
All right, let's note the spawn positions.
Overlord high five.
Overlord high five. I hear the clap.
I don't know if the clap was audible on that mic, but that's what I was trying to do.
Or Overlord's kissing as well. You could also say that as well.
Yep, a lot of Koreans call that the Overlord kiss.
As vertical spawns, same positions as last game. We might see another situation where the map splits out weirdly, but there is a lot more space to work with on this map. So army movement is a bit more important in this on this map on Zaceris.
Okay, the spawning pool is started up for both of these guys. This could look like the last game, by the way.
Yeah.
Certainly could. Definitely, you have a lot more mobility to move from top to bottom, whereas on the previous map, it's dicey. It's dangerous. You can lose the game if you attack out the wrong way.
Yeah, there's more avenues for you to harass and move around your army with. But on the other hand, because the distances between the two bases are very short air-wise, we could see both players opting for muted tech rather than the roach tech that we saw previous game. We just have to wait and see how things go.
The hatches are about to finish. We're still waiting for a deviation in the tech trees here. A lot of ZVZ is just looking at that production tab early on.
As we see here, speedlings for Solar. So we haven't seen any... Okay, there's the speed there for ByuL. So as you said before, no real deviations from both players so far in this match.
As we move forward here, more droning up. Oh. And here it is, the Baneling's Nest.
Yeah.
Note it is put at the expansion here, kind of interesting. Since Lings can spot that immediately, let's keep an eye on that because I want to know, and they're both going to put it out there. So I guess they're really going for the Sim City play here.
Yeah, I think Zergs these days are favoring to put those tech buildings or evolution chambers at the front base of their expansion because you want to get that Sim City out in case your opponent tries to do some sort of all-in. You can easily get those buildings up, create a wall, and as such, help defend from your opponent's attack.
As the Lings come down now, again, we're just still neck and neck right now. Not too much deviating. We're having an Evo chamber being made next year. Is that actually at the entrance as well? No, it is in fact in the back. So more important than SimCity positioning for him, he's very interested in hiding the fact that he might be getting a +1 attack here, which could allow him to have a strong timing later on.
As you see ByuL here, starting those Banelings along with Solar, as ByuL's actually going for another hatchery. That's really interesting to see. Oh no, sorry, it's a lair, my mistake. My eyesight's pretty bad today. As, we see an Overlord being morphed, and we might see some Baneling drops here.
Yeah, I like this. This is cool. Why not? And you know what? If they're not looking for it, they might end up losing all of their drones, man.
Yeah.
You typically are used to seeing the Lings run in, and then they hide the two of them in the corner and make the Banelings. But here, if they're not watching, I mean, and they're not prepared for it, yeah, I mean, this could end it right here.
I mean, in Starcraft 2, vision is pretty much one of the most important concepts of the game, and most Zergs should be putting their Overlords at the edge of the map or edge of their base where they can see if there's any of these drop shenanigans, but it looks like Solar's trying to do a drop on.
He's going to jump in here. He wants to distract him. Oh my God! So sick! These guys know what I'm talking about.
That guy was very
That face captures exactly what that felt like. Wow. Great job there by Solar. ByuL going to be super salty about what happened just there.
And he's still going for this. He's going to drop those Zerglings at the upper ground of ByuL's base. And ByuL has no idea that these Banelings are morphing. And poor trade there from ByuL.
Okay, here we go. Will he be ready? This is Baneling Harass, act number 2. And they're faster. They're moving out.
Ah! Ooh, let's see if he gets these drones.
Oh my God.
Sick play there from
Solar,
Solar.
the Zerg terrorist over here, continuing to drop as both these players move into the mute attack. This is going to put ByuL in a very clear and definitive disadvantage.
38 drones, now 39 for ByuL, 45 for Solar. Those Baneling attacks doing a lot of damage to the economy of ByuL. As you see both players trying to go for that spy attack here, as I mentioned before, with close air distances. And Solar's actually relentless with this Baneling attack.
All right. Oh, he's going to get spotted, though. Who knows, though? It might still do damage. I mean, let's see if third time's a charm. Oh, my God!
4 drones.
4 more drones.
That was a good trade there from Solar, and I'm really surprised ByuL's not really being proactive with those drops.
I don't know if ByuL knows that a mini-map exists here, man. I can't believe these Banelings have gotten in 3 times already. Here's the thing, you know there's a high chance of a 4th time happening. But I think the real story now is the mute attack, right? If you've taken out that many drones, clearly one player is going to be able to just make more mutas and have more of a powerhouse economy than the other.
Yeah, as we see here, Solar taking his 3rd base way earlier than his opponent, ByuL. And if he gets those gases up on that 3rd base, Solar can power more Mutalisk out. And in the matchup like Zerg versus Zerg, the rule of thumb is if you have more Mutalisk than your opponent, you're going to win the battle.
Yeah. They're both getting armor here. You always want to get armor in ZVZ since mutas have the glaives that bounce. And ByuL with a quick initiation here. Let's see how effective this turns out to be.
Ooh, it actually snipes out that attack, one of those low HP Mutalisk, and Solar's actually on the back foot right now, is being chased away by these Mutalisk of ByuL.
Well, frankly, ByuL has to do the damage right away, right? Because inevitably, Solar should be able to get more Mutalisks.
Yep, so 10 Mutalisks for ByuL compared to the 8 of Solar, so Solar can't really fight this battle head-on with these Mutalisks at the moment.
Okay, he's going to head southbound now. This is the moment that Solar needs to be the initiator in.
I'm not sure why Solar's not doing run-bys with those Zerglings. I think he could do a lot of damage here. Actually, he's going to go for this 3rd base, and if he cancels this, ByuL's going to be way behind.
Yeah, I think ByuL might just lose if that happens.
Yeah, because you see it in the minimap, Solar does have that 3rd base up. He's got those gases with the drones in him, so he's got that extra gas income that ByuL does not have right now. As we see armor nearly done for both players, but at this point, with that extra hatchery as well, Solar can build more Mutalisk if ByuL does not catch up correctly.
All right, now note that Solar's erring on the side of caution. If we look at the mute count here, it's actually 15-14, so ByuL's still in the lead. He did have a lot of gas banked up here. So ByuL hanging on for dear life. The armor attack is, or not armor attack, the armor's upgrade is going to be finishing up here.
Yep, so
for both of these guys.
Yep, Fire Carapace finishing up for both players. And with a large map like Ruins of Ceres, you have to consider that Speedlings are one of the most nippiest units in the game. As, ooh, ByuL's actually getting caught off guard here. We'll see how this battle goes out.
All right, mute count right now, 15-14. ByuL in the slightest lead here. And I don't know if Solar's actually aware of it. It seems that this is starting to get out of control. Solar now backing out.
Remember though, Solar is the defender in this case, and he has the closer rally point. So if ByuL tries to push this advantage, Solar can get those Mutalisks out from those hatcheries and support his army that's trying to defend from this attack of ByuL.
Mass link coming up here. Now backing up. ByuL going to go try to snipe this 3rd base. This could be huge.
One Baneling though, if it gets the right shot, it's going to do a lot of damage to those Zerglings. Gets a few Zerglings there though, so it looks like Solar has to move these Zerglings back. That was trying to harass that bottom base. And another Baneling shot. Sick damage there from the Baneling of Solar, and it looks like this harassment of the Zerglings from ByuL is mute.
Now we have 15-17. Solar beginning to take that lead here. Also note Solar is getting +1 air attack, whereas ByuL is not.
Yeah, as we can see on the minimap, I don't think ByuL's actually got those gases saturated at that 3rd base at this current moment, as Solar's actually getting that +1 air attack weapons as well, and there might be a timing in this game where Solar can just move the army of ByuL, and as a result, with that extra attack upgrade, clear out the army of ByuL.
Yeah, this is, I think slowly but surely Solar can win this. Now, air attack is not done just yet. I don't know if it's going to be done by the time this battle finishes up here.
I don't think it matters because Solar's in a really good position. His hatcheries are near this army of this battle. And as long as Solar rallies enough Mutalisks to the army, okay, GG.
That's it, GG. Nicely done there. Solar right now with a 2-0 lead, crushing ByuL so far.
Yeah, really nice play in both games from Solar so far in this series, and those Banelink hits at the start of the match were sick. And
yeah, they were down and dirty, man.
I think that caught ByuL off guard there, and as a result, Solar taking the game rather. He has those 3 match points, so he has a bit of flexibility if he loses a couple of games, but ideally you want to finish the series 3-0 and on a strong note.
All right, guys, it is looking pretty one-sided so far, but ByuL, I mean, this guy is a very solid player. You can't count him out. Maybe he's had some time to reflect on these games. Maybe he'll be able to turn this around in game number 3.
Yep. So game number 3 is on Dust Towers, and it's actually the first game that we're going to see that back expansion as well. But
we're going to take a 5-minute break. When we come back, we continue the saga of Solar versus ByuL. Stay tuned.